All right, what is up, my peeps? Joshua Smith here with another GSD Mode Podcast weekly leveling up tip, where every single week I come to you with different tips, tactics, and strategies to help you continue to level up in your own personal success journeys. All right, so today I'm here to talk to you about the hard truth about creating success, why most people fail, and most importantly, I'm going to walk you through my success framework to help ensure that you achieve the success that you want to go out there and achieve in your leveling up journey. Now, the reality is this: when we think about the success that we want to create, man, it can be sexy, it can be exciting, it can be fun to sit there and dream about it. When we start to visualize and imagine what our lives are going to be like once that success has been created. It's like, what's life going to be like once I'm achieving my dream income, once I've built my dream business, once I obtain my dream body, once I have that dream relationship, or whatever that thing may be. Yeah, that is fun. That is exciting. That is sexy to think about. However, the reason why most people fail and the reason why most people end up just having those success that they want to create, just maintain or remain a dream and never come into fruition, is because the journey and the path to creating success is nothing, there's nothing sexy and exciting about it, right? The path to creating success is painful. It requires a lot of sacrifice. It is boring, right? It's tedious. It's mundane, man. We got to go out there and do a bunch of shit. You're going to have to go out there and do and execute on a bunch of shit that you don't enjoy doing. That again is boring, mundane, tedious. That can be painful. And we've got to do that day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out, and a lot of times year in and year out, depending on how big your goals are. It's your ability to stick with those boring, mundane, tedious, painful tasks day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out, year in and year out over a long period of time that allows that success that we want to create to manifest into a reality. So it really boils down to your ability to attach to the process. You know, one thing, if you're a coaching client of mine watching this or listening to this, you hear me say this all the time, but attach to the process, detach from the outcome. The outcome is the success we want to create. The process are those daily, weekly, monthly, yearly things that we need to be executing on consistently to make those goals a reality. All right, so what I want to walk you guys through here today is my own personal success framework. Now, this is the framework that I've applied to any aspect of my life that I want to go out there and level up in, that I want to create success in, that I found really, really helpful. You know, years ago, I realized the power of frameworks. And what is a framework? A framework is just a formula, just an equation. Like, think, okay, I want to solve this math problem. Okay, I plug it in this mathematical equation, this mathematical formula. Boom, I'm able to spit out the answer. You know, frameworks just allow us to simplify what that execution is that we need to do to go out there and get those results. Allows us then to replicate our own success. But then really when I found and discovered the power of frameworks personally, was when I started my own real estate team and I started having to coach a bunch of real estate agents on creating success. And I was like, well, how can I break down and reverse engineer how I've created success so then I can teach them in the most simplistic, effective way so they can go out there and become top producing agents, team leaders, and brokerage owners and go out there and crush it. So as I started coaching them, again, I discovered the power of these frameworks. So then from there, you know, and again, I like to operate by frameworks because it allows me to replicate and duplicate the success that I want to create for myself. So this isn't just done for, you know, coaching clients and whatnot. These are things that I operate by. So then wherever I'm trying to create success in, I can then apply this framework and then go out there and achieve those results that I want to achieve. So again, today, I want to walk you through what this framework is. It's very simplistic. Now, simple doesn't mean easy. Again, remember, this is going to be tedious. This is going to be mundane. This is going to be boring. Like, success is get in the office every single morning at X, you know, whatever time you need to be in there. Okay, doing those phone calls, having those conversations, getting rejected over and over and over. Let's just say you're in real estate, which I know most of you are. Okay, for me to be a successful real estate agent, right? Okay, I got to know how many calls I got to make each and every day, how many times I got to get rejected, how many no's I got to hear each and every day that eventually lead to those yeses that I'm going to get. Understand I'm going to be rejected exponentially more times than I'm going to get accepted, right? Those day in day actions that none of us enjoy. But what do we enjoy? We enjoy the in-game result. We enjoy the success afterwards. Yeah, right? Like, okay, with health and fitness. I eat the same food each and every single day. My workouts are the same. My diet is the same. I do the same things each and every day. There's nothing exciting about that, right? It's very simple. Hey, here's the exact, my diet is so simple. My workout routine is so simple, but what is difficult about it is doing it each and every day, executing on it each and every day, not caving into all the other bullshit that I want to do that might be more fun and exciting in the moment, but then I'm able to ensure that I get the results that I want to go out there and get. Okay, so let's break into or down this success framework here. So with this success framework, again, a framework is think of this as just a formula. That's all that this is. Okay, where does it start? The first starting point with the success framework is clarity. You need to get clarity on what it is that you want, why it's important to you. There's a reason why it begins with this. Look, there's going to be thousands of reasons as to why to not execute on the daily things that you got to do to execute on. Like, you're going to come up with 1,000 excuses, 1,000 different reasons as to why not to do the work. Usually there's going to be 1, 2, maybe 3 reasons as to why to do the work. So there's going to be thousands of reasons as to why not. There's going to be 1,000 distractions. Usually there's going to be 1, 2, or 3 reasons as to why pushing forward. So the more clarity that you have as to why this thing is important to you, what you want, why you want it, why it's a must-have, why you must accomplish this thing while you exist on this planet, making sure that it's important to you, because this really just becomes the goal. All this first starting point is with clarity. Is, okay, get clarity on what you want, why it's important to you, then boom, that then becomes the goal. But it becomes extremely important. Okay, the second stage of this formula is then to make the mental decision to fully commit to making that goal a reality. What is a commitment? What is the difference between committed and interested? Most people are just interested, but success is only reserved for those that are truly committed. The difference between interested and committed is interested do the things when it's easy. They do the things when it's convenient. They do the things when they feel like doing them. But if they don't feel like doing them, or the second they get distracted, or the second they have a hard day, or the conditions change, they don't do the thing. Committed are, okay, hey, I'm going to do the necessary actions that I must do day in and day out, regardless of my emotional state. Doesn't matter how you're feeling. Doesn't matter, maybe you're having the worst day that you've ever had. Maybe you just, whatever. It's like, okay, here are those execution items that I must do. I'm committed to making these happen regardless. That is what committed is. Again, commitment is doing the necessary action steps that you must do day in and day out, regardless of your emotional state. So you got to make that mental decision that I am fully committed to making this goal that I now have clarity on of what I want, why I want it, why it's important to me. That then becomes the goal. So I'm mentally committed. I'm fully now committed to making this goal a reality, regardless of how long it takes, regardless of how much pain I got to push through, regardless of how much resistance that I experience. Like, I am fully committed to doing whatever it takes, even if it takes me the rest of my damn waking life to go out there and make this goal a reality. That is what I'm talking about a mental commitment. There is no half-ass effort. It's all full ass here, man. Like, half-ass gets us nowhere. So this is, making that full commitment to it. Okay, then the next step, once you've identified, again, what you want, why it, why it's important to you, so that becomes the goal. So that's the first step, is clarity. Then we make that full decision, that mental decision to fully commit to making that goal a reality. Then from there, we identify the best proven plan to get us from where we're at to where it is that we want to go. Now, the key word here is the best proven plan. There is no reason to go out there and reinvent the wheel. There's too many others that have created the successes that we want to create. Unless you're Elon Musk and you're trying to revolutionize interstellar space travel, get us to Mars, become a multi-planetary, species, do something that hasn't been done before, at least that we have awareness of that's been done before. For most of us, I'm guessing any of us that are watching this or listening to this right now, the successes that we are looking to achieve, another human being has created the successes that we're looking to go out there and accomplish. So we can spend the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years of our life trying to figure this shit out. Or I can find somebody that's went from where I'm at to where I want to go. They've went through the blood, sweat, and tears. They've went through all the bullshit to figure this shit out. Right? I can identify that person break down what they did to go out there and create that success, reverse engineer that, and then in a year, I can maybe accomplish what took them 10 years to go out there and do. It's why my coaching clients in my real estate business are able to go out there and create in 2 years or 3 years what took me 10 plus years to create, because when they plug into it, I give them the proven plan. They're able to go jump into world-class proven systems, proven processes. They don't have to reinvent the wheel. They don't have to make all the mistakes and go through all the bullshit and all the pain that I went through, right? That's why I'm a big believer in coaches and mentors out there. I'm not saying that you have to go hire a coach for this, but go find a mentor, go read a book, go out there and do your due diligence and find people that have created the success that you want to create, because it is going to save you a tremendous amount of pain and suffering and so forth, right? The quickest way to creating success, the best success hack that exists on the planet is this right here, right? And it's R&D. Rip off and duplicate. My favorite Pablo Picasso quote is, good artists copy, great artists steal. So today, when I'm looking at anything that I want to go out there and create, the first question that comes to my mind, once I've went through step 1 and step 2 that I've walked you through, so once I got clarity on what I want, why it's important to me, once I've fully mentally committed to that, my next question is, okay, who do I need an R&D from? Right? So I'm now going out there and searching, okay, who's built and done and created the success that I'm looking to go out there and create, whatever that thing is, right? Let me go find that person that is murdering it, that's crushing it, that's creating the success that I want to create, and let me go figure out exactly what they are doing so I can just hack that, that path to creating that success. Okay, so we've got clarity. We got the mental decision to fully commit. Now we got identify. So the third step in this is to identify the best proven plan to get you from where you're at to where it is that you want to go. The next component is to execute. You execute and you do not stop executing on that proven plan that you've identified. You execute and you do not stop executing on it until, boom, that success has become a reality. So that is the overall success framework. And just to recap that really quick, I know I'm being repetitive here, but success is through repetition. Let's get clarity on what it is that you want. So get clarity on what you want, why you want it, why it's important to you. Then boom, that now becomes the goal. Then from there, you make that decision to fully mentally commit to making that goal a reality. No matter how difficult this thing is, no matter how much time it's going to take you, no matter how much boredom you have to push through, like this is something that you are in it to win it and you are fully committed. The next step then is to identify the best proven plan to get you from where you're at to where it is that you are looking to go. Next step then is to execute and do not stop executing until that success has become a reality. And then with certain goals, right? Once that goal has become a reality, then there's still an element of execution, just like health, right? It's like, okay, once you've achieved your dream body, it's not like you can just peace out and be done and no, you'll revert right back to where you're at. And so that execution with certain things may never be able to stop. Right now, maybe you build your dream business and you're able to exit from it and then you can stop executing. But there are certain aspects of our life where this is a lifelong execution element to it, to not just create the success, but maintain that success that you want to go out there and create. So is success going to be easy? Creating the success that you want to create going to be easy? Fuck no. Even when you have the right game plan, it's like, dude, I can give, this is what I went through with my personal training clients before I got into real estate. It's like, man, I delivered them the exact diet. Showed them exactly what to do in the gym. This is what I do with my real estate, professional coaching clients now with agents, team leaders, and broker owners. I give them everything they need to succeed. I give them all the materials, all the processes, anything and everything, all the materials that they need to succeed. I show them exactly what to do and how to do it, right? I support them every step of the way. They have daily access to me to support them every step of the way throughout this whole journey and whole process. But then from there, it doesn't mean it's still going to be easy. It shortcuts it. It greatly magnifies their ability to go out there and create success. But you still got to push the work, right? You still got to show up each and every day. My coaching clients still had to, choose, like when I was a personal trainer, still had to choose the chicken breast versus the freaking cake. They still had to show up into the gym each and every day, right? We still got to go out there and execute. So is it going to be easy? Fuck no. And I'm not here to blow smoke and bullshit you and tell you that this is going to be easy, because it's not. But it is going to be worth it. So I wanted to share my success framework with you to give you the highest probability possible to ensure that you make your goals a reality. You're not like most out there that just mentally masturbate over making their goals a reality, right? Like, set these goals, we want to make them a reality, we commit to making them a reality. Let's go out there and make those goals a reality so we can live the best lives that we possibly can. But the best lives aren't just given to us. They're not just handed to us, right? They're created. The grass is usually greener on the other side only because the motherfucker with the green grass has watered the shit out of it, fertilized it, and done what it's needed necessary, to go out there and get that green grass. All right, so as I end this, I just want to plug the sponsors that make all this possible. GSD Mode here at the GSD Mode podcast. Go check out gsdmode.com. And if you are a real estate professional, if you're an agent, team leader, or brokerage owner that is looking to take your business to the next level and you want to be mentored by me personally, coached by me personally, check out gsdmode.com. Go to the coaching tab. There's a 30-minute in-depth video. You don't need to opt in for it, but it walks you through what my program is, what it entails. Also on there, you can schedule a 100% zero pressure discovery call with me personally. We can hop on a call. I can walk you through what the program is, how it works, answer any questions that you have. We can talk about your business, where you're at, where you want to go, biggest obstacles. I make sure that these calls are extremely powerful. So even if you decide that my coaching program isn't for you, right? Maybe you can't afford it at the moment, which I don't think is going to be a thing for any of you because I've also priced it where it's not just the most effective, but also where it's the most affordable coaching program that exists on the planet. It breaks down to be about $5 a day. I price it that way where anybody that needs my help can afford the coaching, afford the support. So I don't think affordability will be an issue for any of you. But making sure that it's the right program for you, we could jump on that call, answering those questions. As I just said, I've got a very strict zero pressure policy, so I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to try to hard sell you. If it's for you, great. If not, that's okay too. I will still make sure that this call is very powerful for you. So you can go schedule that call with me at gsdmode.com and then hit that coaching tab. Check that out, schedule that call. And again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. Keep crushing it, keep kicking ass, keep leveling up, and go out there and create that life that you know you truly want and that you deserve. Peace.